Hello. No Dota? We can play Dota later. It's fucking Friday.
It's too late to back out now.
Wait, no, it's Saturday. My bad. It's Saturday. Yeah, we can play Dota later. Hello, hello. Right, should we discuss the, wait, why am I so red or dark?
All
Let me
right.
see. How do I change this? Guys, deal with it. Like, the lighting in my house is fucked up because I haven't got the light guy here to fix the light yet. So the lighting is like fucked up at my house, so therefore the camera picks up a different image. I look tanned. I am
Let's start with something.
tanned IRL. Actually, this is like my IRL color. But the lights and all that, and the reflection from Wyvern is fucking it up. Should we do a patch discussion first? 77 months Ron, thank you! We can just take a look at the patch real quick, right? Sure, I'm late to it, but whatever. How do I make this bigger? Hang on.
Filthy creatures.
Is there dark mode for E7?
It's time to tear them to pieces. This is what you get
For the stove?
for ruining my vacation.
I can't seem to make it like
You
dark
haven't
mode.
seen anything yet.
How do you make it? Is it in menu?
I won't go
In
easy
white.
on you.
Wait, what? Did you order something? Alright, let's just chill for a bit. Then I have to do door duty. Let's just chill for a bit. My wife ordered some, I think, some drinks or something. What have you played Super String yet? No, what is that? What is Super String? I haven't played Super String yet. Don't know what
You
is
heard
that.
this on your
Is it a new patch weird? Is it? Is it weird? Why is it weird? What my wife order? Boyfriend. Nah, she ordered drinks. Super String is a 3D gacha game. Yeah, tell me more. It's weird that Smilegate released a good patch. What do you guys think about patch? I skimmed through it. It looks okay. But I believe everyone has different takes on it, right? Am I playing Counter-Strike Global? No, because I would eventually stop playing Counter-Strike again because Counter-Strike Global is going to go through the same cycle that Counter-Strike Taiwan went through. And everyone's going to be fucking bored when there's a whole month of A. Hildy just turtling under their goddamn ship. Right? A whole month of that. I think they eventually made it better, but there's still going to be a whole month of that bullshit. Patch is so good that you can do 3 videos. Wait, I can't look at it right now because I don't want to be interrupted by the door guy. So I have to go get the things, the drinks from the door. Yo, let's see, there we go. Lucky, thank you for the bit. Thank you, man. Chunky Black Man, thank you for 10 months. Nepster, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to Gacha Gang. Haze, Cleave, Ultimate. I am a standard player, I'm not a cleaver. I play standard. So I don't know. Is Haze gonna be good for Cleave? Remember when I ate all my Haze? I ate all my Haze. Remember that? I fed it to ML Haze. I was like, Haze is never gonna be good. They rebuffed him, he's still shit. And then they buffed him now. And remember last week when I said, why would you put out a Haze banner when he's still shit? I said that last week. Why would you put out a Haze banner when you didn't buff him? And then they buffed him. And the Haze banner is still there. So, is the buff still shit or is it good? I mean, he's 120 base speed. 120 base speed, stripper, and defense breaker. It's like Ron, but fire. Right? It's like Ron, but fire. If you think about it. T-Pro, yeah, you can auto up to 30 times now. With if your pet is 5-star, I think. So 5-star pet has 30 times auto battle. And he can't be countered, which is really nice though. Ron can be countered by Violet, can be countered by Balion and all that. And by the time you do a single AoE, your team could possibly die from a Balion Rem counter, but Fire Haste can't be countered. So that's pretty good setup, right? If you think about it, it's a pretty good setup. Let me give me a sec. You wanna put your drinks in the fridge? Wow, I'm not eating work. I'm working. Midnight stream again, rip Asia viewers. It's Saturday. What have you got on Saturday midnight? Anyway, you got nothing to do tomorrow. Are you a Christian? Are you a church goer on Sunday morning? Got nothing to do anyway. All right, let's look at the patch notes. Okay, so. DJB, Hayes, Shu, Valencia, Wandersilk, Momo, Ross. Time Matter, Snow Crystal, Eternus. Okay. So I think this is the talk of the town, right? DJB. Most people are kind of happy with it. Some people are mad about it because of the healing nerf. Some people are mad about that. But we'll have to see how this affects like the meta, right? Like personally, I think he's like stronger now, yeah, because this is a very strong thing. This skill, barrier inversion, right? Barrier inversion is really good if you think about it. Like let me just let's go with some chiller songs. Yeah, and not only that, you can decrease hit chance for 2 turns. So like, if there is an SCC, you immediately do like 4,000 damage to the entire team while removing barriers. You immediately weaken Hua Yang, who has, you know, usually very low HP anyway, right? And it's pure damage. So it's really good. It's really good. Yeah? Blood Moon Haste instant kill. Yeah, kinda, right? It's unaffected by effect resistance and whether the attack hits. So if you think about it, if it's a Blood Moon Haste on a Tempest Surin and an ML Celine, it would insta kill. Even though they have like some sort of damage reduction passive, it doesn't care. It would instant kill, right? Yeah. It should be pure damage. It should be. It should be pure damage. It shouldn't be affected by anything. Yeah. So I think this is like a really good skill for specific units. Like, obviously it's not very good if there are no barriers, right? If there are no barriers, probably not so good. That means you're just using him for 2-turn immunity and a combat readiness push, right? Because his Q's like kind of stuck right now, right? And he doesn't have the AoE stun, right? But if there are no barriers, then you're just using him as an immunity buffer, right? Is it an attack skill? Does it do like? Is it a non-attack or an attack skill? It is an attack skill, right? It does damage, so it has to be an attack skill. So it doesn't trigger Politis. Yeah. So I think it's a very good change. I mean, it's a strong change to make him stronger for most people. I would say that. Unless you were running him as a primary healer, you should be pretty happy with this change. Alright, so we might have to move him up a bit on the tier list, but whatever, I'm too lazy to do it, right? Let's move on to haste. This is the big thing about haste, right? It dispels 2 buffs, right? Defense break for 2 turns, 85%. There's something about Smilegate, and you know, like they like to give you uncertainty, you know? Well, there is already 15% in the game, like innate resistance. Still, they can't give you 100% defense break. Yeah, but I mean, defense break is a very strong mechanic, strong debuff. So I guess, you know, they're kind of stingy with it. Because if they make it 100%, right? How are they gonna power creep him? How are they gonna power creep Ran in the future, right? So they have to make it 85 now, so they can come up with a new banner to power creep, right? It's 100 off the Molino? How the fuck would you know that? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. You don't know that. Whether it's gonna go up or not. Because, I don't know. I don't think so, yeah. So, I mean, it's still nice because of this. You see this here? So, at 120 speed, it's a decent speed for an opener, right? It's a decent speed for an opener. He doesn't buff his team. So, you don't care if you're buff blocked by Payra. You know what I mean? You don't care if you don't care about buff block if Payra buff blocks you or anything, right? It's gonna you're gonna defense break. You don't need souls for the defense break, and you can't trigger counterattack. This is really good though, right? Especially if like you run a YOLO team, like a single Belian counterattack can fuck you up, you know. So this is pretty good. Yo, the Amelin, thank you. We'll play on the new wipe. I'm not gonna play late wipe. It's not fun. I'll play on new wipe. New wipe is fun. Yeah. Right. So I think haste is decent. I think he's decent, but I don't have a single haste. Do we pull him? I don't have a single haste though. I fed all of my haste. I fed them all. I fed them all to what's his face? To ML haste. And I regret it now. Right. Next we got Shu. So Shu, her soul bone gets moved to S1 to get an extra turn. Right? S1 is not changed, right? Chop is the same. The change comes in Fush. Right? So Fush now heals herself and penetrates by 70%, right? 70, not up from 50, 70, right? And if you got full focus, you do more damage. So huge buffs. Wait, damage dealt decreased, huh? I guess this and 70% should balance out. Right? 70 and this should balance out. The 20% gain in penetration should balance out with this nerf. Right? And then now she gets a counter attack. When the skill is unavailable due to cooldown count, unavailable, which means after you use it on turn 1. Right? You got free L bursts. Yeah? You got free L bursts. So I guess that's okay. Because when you counterattack with Chop, can you proc Fush with the exclusive equipment? Can you Fush on a counterattack? Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty good, right? It should be a fun RNG unit to play with. We'll make a video on her. We'll make a video on her. We'll run like Aria, Shu, Charles. Aria, Shu, Charles, or Aria, Shu, Mort. Right? Yeah, that should be pretty fun. It should be pretty fun. Alright, let's take a look at Alencia. So the nerf for S1 damage gets Mind's Eye on turn 1 at the start of the turn. Wait! At the start, not of the battle, at the start of the turn, every turn. Right? Yeah, it's not every battle. So at the start of every turn. Wait. What is her own? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What is Alencia's passive? Is it Mind's Eye? What is her passive name? The one that gives her a thing. Is that called Mind's Eye? It's called Mind's Eye. Wait, so does this review stealth? No, that one is Melee Mai. That one is Melee Mai, right? Different passive, right? Different passive, different passive. Different passive. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So anyway, so guaranteed eradicate, guaranteed trample, and then trample not inflicts injury, right? 10%. It's pretty meh. Mind's Eye gives you effectiveness. Okay. This is pretty nice. Increases combat readiness by 50%. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Pretty nice buff. But whether or not she's gonna be like super strong, I don't know. Like, is she gonna be like the green version of Aravi? I don't think so, right? Cause like, defense buff, is it that good? I mean, you could be buff block, and then, because, you know, then you can't buff. But we shall see, yeah? We'll play with her too. We'll play with her as well. So, recovers the caster's health when using Eradicate. Amount recovered increases proportion. Amount recovered increases to the max health. Yeah, okay. No, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see if she's good or not, yeah? We'll see if she's good or not. Wanderer's Shilk. Next. S1 damage, down increase. Focus Fire becomes a different skill. I mean, Automatic Fire becomes Focus Fire. It totally changes this skill. It becomes Dispel. And triggers a dual attack. Okay. But it has a cooldown of 3 turns. Okay. Alright. But she doesn't gain an extra turn from Shock Arrow. So... Man... This is what they do, right? This is a 4-star unit. It can't be that good, right? Like if this was a 5-star unit, this would give you an extra turn. Right? This would give you an extra turn so you can do Shock Arrow right after. But... I mean, this would give you an extra turn so you can do Focus Fire right after, right? But because it's a 4-star, she doesn't get an extra turn from this. Inflict silence and decrease attack and decrease combat range by 100%. They change her imprint to speed. Is this self speed or team speed, guys? Is this self speed or team speed? Yeah, I guess it's okay. What is her exclusive equipment? Does she have an exclusive equipment? Does the exclusive equipment give you speed? So she is 112 plus 10. So realistically, you should be able to get her to 290. If you really invest, maybe 300, but unlikely. So we're looking at like 295 type of speed. Can't take turn 1. Yeah, can't take turn 1. I don't know. We might test her out. I have a max limit broken. I mean, I have a max limit. I have her maxed out, basically. Yeah. I have her maxed out. Alright, Momo. What is Momo changes? PvE buff, right? Oh. Oh, so now you cleanse before healing. Right? Now you cleanse before healing. So that's kind of nice. It's still PvE though. It's still PvE. This one though. This is really nice, right? After an ally in the back row suffers a single attack, damage suffered is 30% or more of max health grants a barrier for 2 turns. Pretty good, right? It's pretty good. It's like Trozat. Another version of Trozat. Yeah, it protects your back line. Yeah. You can save your backline unit. But notice that this is a single attack only. Right? So Huayang and all that, right? But if you were to use like Straze or AoE damage, you don't get this barrier. Right? You don't get this barrier. Now, next. Does this give you an animation? No, because it's not a skill, it's a rune. So it's just an effect that happens without any animation. So it's safe against Celine and Politis. Right? Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. I think this is pretty nice. We might see Ares be back. Time matter. Increases damage by 12%. Okay, I guess it's okay. Another damage artifact for mages, but the thing about mages is 8 out of 10 times you really want to bring Tagahels for souls. So I don't think, I mean, well, this is nice. I don't know if this is attractive enough, you know. Attractive enough to take this over souls. You know, they should just let this give you like starts the battle with 20 souls as well. Or starts the battle with 10 souls, you know? It's something like that to make it even better. I don't know. I guess it's okay. It's okay. This though, this is pretty good. Snow Crystal. Crit resistance is pretty nice, you know? Definitely more value than effect resistance, because I mean 20 effect resistance, you might as well go Shock Gauntlet, right? So crit resistance is pretty nice. You can use it on heroes like Luna, Sanya. Oh wait, Sanya is Knight, so no. Gunther, right? You can use it on Gunther, Luna, Assassin, Katuja. Huh? Shu? Yeah, maybe Shu. Yeah. Hufine, yeah. Hufine is pretty good as well. Yep, I agree. Hufine is good as well. Yeah, pretty good on Hufine too. Gunther 4th video, maybe. Milim is not a warrior. Milim is a mage. This is a warrior artifact. Alright, Eternus. No, Eternus used to be when a debuff ally, except for the caster, starts a turn, the Soul Weaver will gain combat readiness. But now, at the end of an enemy's turn, your Soul Weaver can gain combat readiness. So if you're running like a 300 resist May Chloe, right? Versus a Silius, you would gain 28% Never mind, you would gain only 14% because it's only once per turn. Once per turn only. So, in order for you to make use of this, your high resistance Soul Weaver still needs at least 260 speed. Yeah? 260 plus. I don't think it's good. I think that is not a good enough artifact, but that's why it's a 4-star artifact, right? I don't think it's that good. It's still meh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's that good. I don't even think it's... Yeah, it's not that good. Because you can only be activated once per turn. Now, if it could be activated on every single enemy turn, then it will be good. Because like, okay, Silius, you get 14% twice, right? Like Pera, you get 14% twice. But because it can only be activated once per turn, that's pretty shit, right? I think that's pretty shit. So, no. Overall, what do you guys think of this patch? Are you guys happy with this patch? Do you think more units should have been buffed? Because they touched on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units. I'm the one who is happy. Wow. I'm happy by default, so. What do you mean? Any. What? That you had to leave me alone. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, but this patch is in 2 weeks, right, guys? Oh, he's just... Don't tag me when you're typing lyrics of the song that's currently playing. I'm gonna time him out. Like, we're here like discussing this, and I'm like literally trying to be inclusive of Twitch chat. I get baited by a guy tagging me and just typing the lyrics of the song. Alright. Anyway, so Fidica didn't get a buff, Lydica didn't get a buff, Cess didn't get a buff. Cess is dead already. Like, I don't think Cess is ever gonna get a buff until they release his banner again. Right? So I think this one may be something special, right? Can't be countered, AoE defense rate. Yeah? Can synergize with C-Dom, Light Araminta. So, like, it's a very good opener considering you can let Belian through. You can let Belian through. You know? And he self-awakens effectiveness. So, that's pretty nice. So you can ban like Dilibat and let Belian through, and this is pretty nice. Yeah, this one also gonna be interesting to see how it develops in the meta, right? I think it's an okay patch. I think it is an okay patch. What is haste base speed? 120, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 120. I think it's 120. Does he have an exclusive equipment? I have no idea, man. Does he? No, he doesn't. Remember back in the day when E7 was first launched and E7 Reddit was the thing, and everyone was like, reroll for haste. It's the best unit in the game. Those dumb fucks, right? They're like, reroll for haste. Hey, now he's not bad. Now you can actually reroll for haste, right? Now he's not bad, and his like. He looks pretty cool, right? Like a dude, vampire dude, like kid, fucking. He's got like an axe, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. And when he's the slower fire version of Rand, but he can't be countered. He can't be countered. You gotta think about that. Can't be countered is pretty strong. Yo, I am back to ask if I enjoyed your Clash of Clans clan. I am T11. I believe the clan had a few slots open yesterday. Did you miss it? You can look for Lucky. Lucky, he's handling these stuff. I'm just there to do battles and make videos. And donate stuff. Like, if you need a dragon, let me know. I'll give you a dragon, you know? Because I got a lot of dragon. I'll just give you guys dragons. But I don't really know what's happening in the game. I'm pretty bad. I just wail, dude. Alright. So, that covers it, right? So, read the stove comments. Where are the stove comments? Oh, here we go. Gotta keep it real with you, Chief. Wait, he's this. Oh, I think this is replying to this. Wanderer Silk is a completely different character now. Those of us relying on an imprint, or essentially, and Wanderer Silk. Gotta keep it real with you, Chief. You're a minority here. If you're complaining about that. Like, they're like, Wanderer Silk Enjoyer. You're probably like one of 10 Wanderer Silk players out there. And the 9 of them are pretty happy with this change. So you're like a real, I'm not saying to ignore minority, but we can't change the system just for you, dude. Get in line with the rest, you know? I think, where's the announcement for a recall? I don't even mean the selector, though that really feels warranted here. From a bricked character. I come from the future, and I've tested the changes in World Arena at the highest of ranks, and I can tell you she's now bricked. That's right. Wait for the patch to be live, right? And see how it plays out. Like, why are people like, you know, they're like, they look at the patch notes and they're like, dead. It's dead now, you know? Like, wait for the patch to be live. Wait and see how it plays out, you know? Why would you like take a stand right now? Guys, I'm giving you a free lesson in life. Don't ever do this. Like, see, if you don't do this right now, you could post this after the patch is live. And if indeed Wanderer Silk is bricked, right? But you post it now, and let's say she's not bricked. Let's say she's fucking meta. Like, don't you just look like a clown now? You know what I mean? You make a fool of yourself. Why? But I mean, it's a well-worded and well-structured comment though. Right? There's proper punctuation, capitalization, and he's pretty polite. I would really appreciate more consistency on Smilegate's part here with providing recourse when you unilaterally rework a unit to be completely different from before. Yeah, he used Grammarly. He used Grammarly. These comments do not apply solely to Wanderer Silk. DJ Bazaar clearly fits these criterion too, but she's the one I am most significantly affected by. Regardless, consistency in your treatment of reworks and nerfs disguised as buffs would really go a long way in making it appear like you do actually listen to the player community, like is said every balanced post, while clearly not doing so. It's a well-written letter though, right? He actually took effort, put effort into it. While I do not agree with his points, you have to appreciate the structure of his comment, of his feedback, right? At least. You gotta give him that. You know, I would give him a heart right here just for the comment. Like, for the structure of it. A well-written, you know, criticism. But I don't agree with his points, though. I think his points are baseless. I think those are weak points that will fall flat. I think that giving speed imprint to Wondrous Silk is really more than enough. Thanks for the $5, Daedric. And YD, I am the author of this comment. You are not the author of this comment because there's a typo. Are you not using Grammarly right now? You got a typo in your this is not you. Don't pretend to be Mabarozuki. Alright. Identity theft is a serious crime. You are not Mabarozuki. What else? We got Wiener Man. Barrier inversion seems like it can destroy units like Peria and Aria, plus possibly more units in the future who rely on barriers, so he will be a good counter pick for units like that. Oh my god! Mod this guy! Would have never guessed that it would be good against. Alright, what does this guy say? Gonna keep it real with you, Chief. If you actually believe this, and you need to rely on a crit chance buff, then your gear is already subpar, and none of these balance changes impact any of your gameplay. Alright, firstly, right? Many players min-max according to the self-imprint, right? Or the imprints, right? So, I disagree with this, that the gear is subpar. In fact, because like if you gear according to imprints, then you are actually min-maxing, right? But whatever, doesn't matter. None of these balance changes, if your gear is already subpar, and then, wait, if your gear, then your gear is already subpar, and none of these balance changes impact any of your gameplay. So this is kind of rude, right? What do you mean by this? Okay, I don't really agree with all the points here, right? But this is like what? If you're saying that if a guy is in Challenger, he doesn't contribute to the game, you know? Like the balance changes, like he's not a part of it. Nah, man. Okay, stop complaining just for free compensation you feel entitled to because of your whining. Yeah. Kinda. That's true though, right? Like some people just complain. A 14 speed imprint is infinitely better for the unit and for options of speed imprints in the game. And you never start a sentence with the word "and." Guys. Alright, and comes after a comma, not after a period. Okay? Unless you're Quentin Tarantino, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can fucking put scenes all around, but you're not Tarantino. If you're under the impression that DJB is anything, and if you're under the impression that DJB is anything other than a top tier unit now, you have immediately invalidated anything you say. See, if you're gonna use past tense here, you gotta be consistent. And that is the problem with Smilegate and people like you. You need to be, consistent. Consistency is what you lack, right? Because you use past tense here. Well, you should use past tense there too. I'd suggest to stop posting and maybe visit your friends at the zoo, but oh my god, dude. This is the generation we live in now. So rude, man. So rude. So rude. But yeah, I don't really agree with this, right? I think that Wonder Silk is probably better than her previous state. But he does have a point here, you know? Like whenever a unit is reworked, right? They usually offer you you know, a opportunity to refund your resources, right? Right? They offer you an opportunity to refund your resources. They've been doing that all the time. Whether it's a buff or a nerf, they always offer you a chance to refund your resources. I think that's just, at the end of the day, Mamoru Suzuki is really just complaining about that. You know, where is the recall? That's it. Yeah. So I think that he's right in a way, in a sense that, like, I don't agree with this earlier parts, but like the parts where dead character, you know? What the fuck, right? I don't think it's a dead character, but the recall part is true though. Every time they make a change, they always have a recall. Right, let's go down. Oh. What are your thoughts on DJB guys? Because I don't know really. Wait, alright. Problem here is the mentality of some folks. Look at the comment about Wonder Silk. It is the same for her. Essentially, a completely different hero. Her entire kit rework. Dude asked for a recall. Not even a selector. And a bunch of White Knight Stormmen to call him a whiner entitled Go Touch Grass and whatever else. Really? He just asked him to go, just asked him to go to the zoo, right? He didn't. Go visit your friends at the zoo, that's all he said. The usual bullshit. When in fact he has a point, and even said he doesn't care about selector. Just recall since they fundamentally changed the hero. Alright. Alright, first and foremost, Epic 7 hashtag U4FLO8 is in fact the same person as Mamoru Suzuki. They are the same person. Right? I am a sentence structure specialist over at CSI Miami. And based on our forensic science, it is the same person. The same punctuations, they use the exact same software to structure. The same, look at the paragraphs too. It's the same person. Okay? When in fact, he has the point and he even said he doesn't care just because it's a fundamental change here. He should get the option of getting resources back. I take that back. I take that back. There's a twist. There is a twist. And there's a development in the investigation. They are not the same person. Because he used the word and after period. No. And after period. So, either this is Quentin Tarantino himself, or another guy that just, I don't know. This triggers me. He did it again! He did it back to back! Back to back! And he has the right to do so, period. And, oh! He did it! 2 in a row! Oh shit, dude. This is where your teacher like puts a red circle, you know? Puts a red circle around it. A red circle. Like and yet there are still folks who attack him for it. It's the top comment right now. Just mind fucking numbing. And I don't even have a dog in this fight. Merely calling things what they are. Meanwhile, we have a precedent set for recalls for such small things like seed on wording. Not entire kit rework without prior warning. So with that said, I doubt DJB will be recallable either. What? This guy just said, what are your thoughts on DJB, guys? Cause I don't know really. And wait, what? Read previous comment. Oh, my bad. So who was he replying to? What was he replying to? Oh, 100% agree. It looked like the boss gave the balancing team a job. Buff this support, so he's missing a letter T here. Buff this support so he's better at regrouping. Then the team just goes, okay, we'll give him a random offensive skill to counter Meta Teehee instead of his healing, so S3 doesn't heal anymore. Then nerf his healing, then lower immunity turn count, so he's exactly like all the other immunity heroes and can no longer help teammates like Ada, who use extra turn. Then they forgot to change the goal of the remake. Honestly, I don't mean he's worse now, but Smilegate just trampled over DJB's identity. Oh my god. Took away what I needed from DJB. This is the first time such a remake hit my core unit, and I finally know how infuriating it could be. If you want to remake people like this, you better be ready for outcry or recall tickets. They're gonna make a recall, right? I mean, like, what is the... Did my hunt stop? Yeah, it finished. I mean, like, I don't see why not. Did they do it for last balance patch? Did they? Wait, did they do it for the previous balance patch, guys? The last one. No? Oh, wow. Yeah, they should do it for every balance patch. In fact, I think this should be a thing from now on. Like every... No, I don't agree with a lot of the points. Their arguments on why, like, they think it's a shittier unit, right? I don't agree, but it doesn't matter. Everyone has their own opinion on how a unit works for them, right? Like, a same unit can work for you in this way and work for me in that way, you know? Like, we could jerk off to the same porn, but we're not looking at the same things in the video, right? You get what I mean? So, I think that they should just straight up, like every unit here should have a recall, right? They should do it. I don't think that's asking too much. It's not a selector, just recall. Yeah? I think that's fair. Yeah? I think that's fair. That's fair. Yes, because people just do what they want then, yeah? Yeah, no selector, just recall. No, but if you recall a ML5 though, if you recall an ML5, should you get like a selector for the ML5 or no? You should, right? Because you may have spent all your mystics to pull for him, right? Like for example, no, let me give you. I get the selector argument now because okay, let's say right. Listen to me, right? So, you go to McDonald's, right? Picture of a Big Mac up there. You order a Big Mac. You pay for the Big Mac. Right? You pay for the Big Mac. Your Big Mac is put on your tray. You go back to your table. You open up, right? And it is exactly the Big Mac on the picture. I'm using McDonald's because most of you are from NA and burgers. You can relate, right? So, Big Mac in the box. You open it up. You're like, fuck yeah, my favorite burger, right? So you take the Big Mac up and you're about to bite into it. And the McDonald's guy comes over and says, hang on a second. And he swaps the Big Mac away. And it is now a Filet-O-Fish. instead of the Big Mac. But you paid for the Big Mac. But now it's a Filet-O-Fish. You see what I mean? So that's why I think the selector argument is kind of valid. Because you paid for the Big Mac. And it was a Big Mac until yesterday, and then suddenly it's a Filet-O-Fish. If you are you vegan? Okay, it was a broccoli, and you were looking forward to this broccoli all day, and then it became a cauliflower. That's right. But the only added things, no, they remove healing. Okay, first and foremost, let's take a step back. Okay? And look at the situation. Let's take a step back, zoom out, right? Where's Mr. Grammarly? If Mamoru Zuki gets a recall in the selector, what's it to you? Your Big Mac is still with you. If you like it, you can eat it. Why do you care? If you're not recalling him, why do you care if other people get a selector? See, that's the problem, man, with our society nowadays, right? Like, it's not even it doesn't even affect you at all. Tell me why. Okay, Kapu, tell me why selector isn't fine. What does it affect for you? It doesn't affect you at all, right? If some people aren't happy with it anymore, like because of the changes. No, listen, guys. First and foremost, I have nothing against this patch. I think this patch is great. I think that these changes are cool, right? But I'm thinking and I'm putting it in the perspective of the people that aren't happy with the patch, you know? So if they aren't happy with the patch, okay, for example, listen, let me give you a simpler example, okay? Right? Let me give you a simpler example here, okay? So, this phone is worth $1,000, right? Tomorrow on patch day, they buff this phone to be worth $2,000. But they also offer you an option to refund your phone for $1,000. Now, the average person, you and me, will probably be like, no way, it's worth $2,000, right? So why do you care if Dave over there turns in his phone for $1,000? You know what I mean? Why do you care? It's just like, what's it to you? Huh? No, of course, if you're gonna recall, it has to be like a 6-star unit, right? Huh? You mean like you're worried that other people have better rosters and it's gonna be harder for you to do World Arena? I mean, is that your worry? I'm not judging you. I'm just asking. Is that the worry? You know, I don't know. Is that the worry? I do think DJB is stronger now, though. I do think. Like, in this state, he's, like, stronger, but if you're, like, an aggressive player, you know? So, he loses the sustain, but it's more aggressive, more aggro, right? His buff is really good. He's like Run now, but fire, and he has high base speed and can't be countered. Yeah, I think Haze is pretty good now. Shit, I need to summon him, guys. I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty damn good. I don't know about Valencia though. My quick chat died. What's so good about Haystone? He gets a AoE defense break, and he strips before defense breaking, and he can't be countered, so it's pretty nice. Alright, that's it for the patch, guys. I'm not gonna read through all the comments, yeah? I think overall it's a decent patch. Okay. Let's turn this off. We'll take a short break. Come back, we'll do some RTA. We'll play standard today, I think. For the most part, we'll play standard. Not gonna be a Tuesday, it's gonna be like a standard day. Give me 5 minutes of PRB.
Changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel
Okay. Man, imagine if DJB works in Wyvern. You can like inverse the barrier and one-shot the Wyvern, right? But it doesn't. It says it doesn't work on bosses. So that would have been pretty cool, right? Okay, let's do some RTA. We're gonna play standard today.
As long as I'm holding this spear, I won't back down.
Can't believe DJB is just Nayub. And how many of you actually still play Counter-Strike? Holy fuck, dude. I couldn't survive the AHUD meta. Got really boring for me. Oh, just released.
This is a formidable opponent.
I don't want to fight a pushover.
What do I want here?
Found you.
Huh.
Why not surrender?
Will I do anything for you, darling?
Why do you think old standing build is still usable in card meta or damage pan is the way? What is old standing build? What do you mean by old standing build? When you say old standing build, what does that mean?
What is it you desire?
What do I want to pick here? And there's a lot of good picks here, actually. I could go not a damage dealer, or I could go more aggro. Let's go support. Let's go support.
Are you doubting me?
Yeah.
Going out with friends is quite fun, actually.
Yeah, we can do this.
The power of the desert is with us.
I didn't have to do that, honestly. Well, whatever. I could have saved that, right? I could have definitely saved that.
Children of the sky.
Let's see. I think I can save. I think I can save.
Leave it to me. Taking course.
Yeah, we can get this. Why not?
To break and to destroy. That is a survival's time. You do not understand.
I never fight a losing battle. Let me guide you onto the right path.
Okay.
I smell living creatures.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage.
Let's go.
Frontal assault. That's an order.
Look beyond the sky.
What's the point of the collider? I don't know.
If you're scared, run. In this distorted world,
That's kind of brave.
sometimes even I'm amazed by my own talent.
Oh, this bullet is gonna hit hard now.
I'll do anything for her.
Yeah, this bullet is gonna hit hard now.
The situation is critical. Humans are truly foolish. I just feel sorry for them. May blessings be upon you. I expected this.
Yeah, that actually hurt. Holy.
Stardust.
Oh, we didn't cleanse the blind debuff. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land. I'll not surrender.
I hope we guiding light here. We kind of need the guiding light here. I hope we get it. Oh, we got it.
How weak.
Oh my god, that's so much damage. So my Landy's gonna be in trouble here, I think.
Quite fun, actually.
Because like this bullet is an attack buff. It's gonna kill Landy.
You cannot change what is already decided.
Ooh, he crit too. I don't think we can win, right? Oh wait, he didn't crit.
Beyond the sky.
That didn't crit. But we can't guiding light again. So that's bad. And I already used my soul burn.
Requesting approval. And granted. Removing restrictions.
I already used my soul burn earlier. So maybe that was a mistake using soul burn earlier, right? It was probably a mistake using soul burn earlier.
I desire.
Yeah, it was a mistake using soul burn earlier. Oh wow, the damage! Holy! That was huge damage.
If you're scared, run.
Children of the stars will be saved.
Mm,
Do not interfere.
Will I do anything for you, darling?
do I want to do it? Wait, does this strip? It doesn't strip. Let's do it.
Losing to us is an honor.
The children will help. As long as I'm holding the spear,
Oh, this is gonna kill that.
I'm sensing corrupt energy. It is my job to restore balance.
Are you doubting me?
I guess we kill this first. I'm afraid of this Maru though. This Maru is gonna hurt so much. Cause like we're like Frenzy 4 already. And we didn't do enough damage to Maru
Once you face
earlier
me,
on.
you'll become darkness yourself.
Right, we didn't do enough damage to Maru earlier on.
I smell living.
It's kinda scary. Holy damage, dude. Can we stun it? Uh-oh. 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 That's really bad. Ooh, it crits too.
the sky.
Wait, it's not even a crit Maru though. I mean, it's not even a crit hand guy though.
Just follow me.
Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. Huh. Huh.
I never fight a losing battle.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think we lost.
Found you.
I needed to focus the Maru down. That's what I needed to do, right? Wow, he even lands that.
Children of the stars will be saved. This is a formidable.
I'll do anything for her.
The stars light our way.
Let me see. Do I want? What? I could do it later. I think we can save. I think we can save. I think we can save.
I will honor their wishes.
I think we can save.
I'll make sure you feel the pain of losing everyone.
Yeah, we can't kill the Meru, dude. He's too tanky. So should I have been
As mediator,
Meru
fight what is wrong.
and fought Belial?
If you're scared, run. Let me guide you on to the right path.
Children of the stars
What do you guys think?
will be saved.
Belial reviews Landy.
Prove your
Okay, maybe this was the wrong pick, right? I should have gone more aggro, right? I should have gone more aggro with this. Instead of going with
rise.
instead of going with Elena, I should have gone more aggro. Right? Definitely. Yeah, we can leave now. Yeah, I should have gone more aggro. You think I should focus Politis? No, Landy was AoEing every turn.
Are you doubting me?
But we got lucky because we didn't crit Politis with Landy. Because the blind debuff stuck, right? We didn't cleanse the blind debuff. Like if we cleanse the blind debuff there, then double Soulburn kills Meru. But we didn't crit on Meru. We didn't crit on
Sensing
Meru because of the blind debuff. That was kind of unlucky.
This is a formidable opponent. Don't come near me.
Man, Standard is such a long game, guys. Like I said, I want to play Standard today, right? But I don't know how long I can keep this up, dude. I don't know how long I can keep this up. This is it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Do I go Feyre? I could. I can also go Ron. Let's go Ron.
How should we do this?
What's my other unit that I want here? I think this is a good unit here.
We're almost there. Must I keep fighting?
Okay. Do I pick Violet here? No. Pick RB. Ben Ram.
Is death.
Yeah. Is this a mistake? I feel like this is a mistake. Because I think if he bans Judge Kisei here, I'm in trouble. Right? Oh, he doesn't. He actually went for the ban on Ron. I think Judge Kisei was the ban here for him. Because if I reset Elena, he just loses.
This is my duty. And my fate.
So unless he dual attacks here with Landy, he's dead. Didn't get it.
As long as I'm holding the
Can do
spear,
that.
I won't back down. I must.
I hear the footsteps of this scrolling thing. If you're scared, run.
You want to try me? You disgust me.
Never lose hope.
So like we're like playing standard, but I think we should still put in we should still draft like a couple speed contesters in there, right? Just to fuck with the enemies with the opponent's momentum. RB is a standard. Is he not? RB is a bruiser. RB, if you combine RB's 2 lives, he has 18k HP. You think about it, right? So, RB is a bruiser. He has 18k HP. Yeah? No? You agree, right?
I'll make you taste despair.
Just follow my lead.
Should I warm up a little?
Play Ricardo. There are no AoEs right now. Why would I drop Ricardo?
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
How pathetic.
I always give my
So what do you think this guy's gonna do? Like, is he gonna ban my Ron? Or is he gonna ban my Judge Kisei? What do you guys think? You see? What? In this situation. Do I go Judge Kisei?
Let me guide you.
And then we fight Rem. Maybe Pavel was a better pick.
Never lose
I don't know. You think? Oh, it's a resistance Elena.
in this fading moment in time. A miracle.
This is a formidable opponent. I'll make sure you feel the pain of losing everyone you love.
Right, I shouldn't get greedy here. Like, I really want to use my S3
Fight you.
on this, but we have to kill this one, right?
Let's do this together.
We have to kill this one.
All I can give you is do not expect mercy.
I'll be with you until the
Let
end.
me see. Does Elena have it? She doesn't have it. Just default attack.
Are you my next target? I won't lose. To someone like you.
Why did I S1 with Hua? Because I don't have Ymir's Tooth, which means I won't be able to kill Rem if I don't use S. If I don't save S3.
We're almost there.
Run back. Okay. Oh, looking at here. Huh. Should I go Pera? Just to fuck with him?
Just follow me.
Because he wants to pick Pera, right? Nah. Let's give him Pera.
I'll fight you.
Let's advance together.
Hmm. Huh. Yeah.
Are you done struggling?
See, I like Landy here, but the end anti-crit is scary, you know? Anti-crit is so scary that I'm not sure if I want to go. So I should pick Rowana here. Is that what a standard player would do? Okay, let's go Rowana then.
I must be brave.
And? Do I like Violet here? I think we can go Esteni here.
Not bad. It's been so long.
I'm in trouble. I don't think Rowana was the pick anymore. Because I don't have a contester here. You know what I mean? So I am gifting him turn 1. Right? I gifted him turn 1. So now I have to ban the turn 1 aggro. He's gonna ban my last pick. So he's gonna pick another aggro unit here to synergize with his turn 1, you know?
Will this end?
And it's gonna be bad for me. Okay, let me think. How do we do this? He's banning this last unit. Like, he's banning it. Like, if I let him get Ida, can I survive? I doubt I can survive.
Is it my turn?
He's banning my last unit. Yeah, he's banning the last unit, 100%. I think we lost. Yeah, I think we lost. I don't think we can survive all this. We'll see.
Obey if you wish
We'll
to
see.
live. Give all that you have for the glory of Poland. Come, I'll take your life. I'll make you kneel before me.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. May those evils be punished.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Do you see that vigor?
I'll put an end to this.
Vigor, BBK. And I can't do skill now.
You want to try it?
I mean, if I crit this, I can win.
My feet.
If I crit this, if I crit here, I can win.
I was stuck with it.
Unlucky. Right, if I crit, we win. If I crit, we actually win there, guys. We actually win there. If I crit. Unlucky. And he provoked. Yeah, unlucky, dude.
Be the light.
And pushback. Yeah, that was unlucky.
Obey if you wish to live.
That was unfortunate.
This is it.
Who's next?
Yeah, we lost.
Dragon.
We lost. So like, if right there, if my Esteni crits him, right? If I crit this, Rowana puts the revive buff up, we'll win, right?
As long as
I don't think Rowana was the pick there. Like, because it doesn't synergize with my units that I picked at all. Because I already banned Aravi, we can't pick Aravi into this. Yeah? Yeah. I shouldn't have picked Rowana there. The end would have outsped and pushed BBK. But will we survive? Will we survive BBK? Because we already took prior damage before.
this is a formidable opponent.
You needed Aureus with Rowana and a tanky DPS with lifesteal. Uriel, you need to shut the fuck up.
Despair.
Right, you suggested Rowana here when I already locked in 2 picks. And then now you're saying Aureus, tanky DPS with lifesteal. You need to shut the fuck up, Uriel. Rowana was the wrong pick there. Might have been the right pick on your account. Right? That's it. Case closed. I'm gonna test out a couple new picks.
Should I warm up a little?
I'm gonna test out a couple new picks here, but it might be a bit dangerous to do it right now. Would it be too dangerous to do it right now? No, let's do this first.
Never lose hope.
Are you rolling yours there? No. No, it's not like what he said doesn't make sense, dude. Like, I said Rowana was the wrong pick for me, right? Because I know what are my stats, right?
Can do it.
So I know that, like, I can't play that type of game. Because I don't have, like, my only other tanky DPS actually is just a Ravi. And I already banned it, so. Let me see what I can do here. We can go this unit here.
Shall I handle this?
I'm gonna try this unit, boys.
I'll sweep them away.
Alright, I'm trying this unit out.
Let's subdue them all at
Okay? Now I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's spend this. Oh no, he bans Baal. Oh, we lost. We lost.
What's our assignment?
Yeah, we lost. If he didn't ban Baal, maybe. Maybe, yeah. But he banned Baal, we lost.
I believe I will win.
If you wish to die, it's time for an execution. It's time to bleed. How in
No, Ida gets a lot of boost because of all this. You see all this? So we can't outspeed Ida
you dare stop
because of all that. So I think the ban should have been Ida, maybe? Right? The ban should have been Ida, right? I think so.
I'm sorry.
I think the ban should have been Ida, guys.
Someone.
Yeah, I think it should have been Ida ban.
Your heart. Be filled with bitter cold.
I want to test the Hufine. But yeah, we can't do Hufine here. Hero. No, the ban should have been, the ban should have been Ida or Summer. Or Summer. Not Silius. Yeah. Either or Summer, not Silius. Hufine solo, not possible. Not possible. Not possible. She just gets crit here. Like, the bomb from, what's her face? This kills her anyway.
May I help you?
The bomb from this kills her. Oh wow, we resisted. But mine is not Secret Sight anymore, so...
It's been so long. Yeah, I'll take this.
Yep. If I left Silius
I'll
through...
be with you until the end.
Alright, so this Hufine doesn't work when there is Silius and Peyra plus Ida. Alright, Hufine doesn't work. Oh, she's on lifesteal. Hufine's on lifesteal. She's on a lifesteal set. Like, my Hufine used to be on a speed set with Secret Sight, right? And it can solo, but now she's on like a lifesteal set, which is, I feel, not as good as Secret Sight. She's on lifesteal and that artifact where that gives her a barrier at the start. So I'm testing that out, but I think it only works if there's a solo Peyra in there.
Let's advance together.
It only works if there's solo Peyra in there.
Just follow my lead.
Oh, Hua Yang is back. Huh. There go River over here. I guess, right? I guess.
How incompetent.
Right? So he picks double ice into Rimuru. Right? So he has to pick fire unit here. But he banned Hua Yang.
A taste of defeat.
I don't know about that pick. Pick's kind of sus. Huh. Maybe he wants to pick Violet. Right? He wants to pick Violet. Yeah, I think he wants to pick Violet. Yeah. But I think we just go Ron.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with
And then we go Ron. And I think we go Esteni. Or Landy. Yeah, Esteni.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
Yeah, we go Esteni here. Then we see what his last two picks are. And we see if we need to pick another contester or do we counter. Like, if he goes Remnant, I have to pick a counter for Remnant, you know what I mean?
Some results.
He doesn't. He picks... Where the fuck this is? Carrot. Huh. And, Balion. What? There's no shot.
Are you doubting me?
Huh? What do I pick here, guys? I don't even know. Can Celine kill this? Can Celine kill this? Or does this kill that?
I will
Like, there's only one Lionheart Sumia. Right? It's only one Lionheart Sumia. So, we just kill it, right? We just kill the Sumia. And we're chilling, right?
Show me what you can do. Shall I get serious now?
Oh, the problem is he moves before me.
How should we do this?
I believe.
The problem is he moves before me. Elena moves before me.
Give me strength.
That's kind of bad.
You're trembling. Goblet of Oath. Heed my call. The stars light our way. Stardust.
Do I save my Rimuru nuke or no?
Sky.
No. Oh, wait, hang on.
Light. Grant me power.
Do I have it? Wait, I didn't steal invincibility. Do I care? No, right? I don't think we care. Cause like we have skill nullifier.
To take, to break, and to destroy. That is a survival's duty.
Light of salvation.
Okay.
Are you sure you can handle this?
So he's gonna lose everything.
I was born to be a hero. By my destiny.
He's gonna kill Rimuru, I think. Or he's gonna kill Ron,
I'll take you all.
right? But instead he just kills this Sumia. Right?
Don't come near. Huh? You want to try me?
I was wrong, it doesn't kill.
Look into my eyes.
There's escort, there's escort.
Say my name.
It doesn't kill, there's escort.
The light. My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
I always give my all. Whether you win or lose. It's determined in an instant.
If you wish to die, the fun ends here.
Ooh, he hit my Rimuru! And took away my Rimuru buff! Whatever, man.
How incompetent. I'll give you a chance. All right.
You are the man!
This is
You are the man! You are the man! Ain't this the man, guys?
be saved.
Huh?
As long as I'm holding this.
This guy's the man!
Down. Let's advance together.
What the fuck was that?
Feel my soul.
Oh, he bans Dilly back.
You're trembling.
I'll fight you.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
You do not understand.
Let me see what I want to do here. I think we can do this guy here.
I'll make sure you are welcomed.
And then I think we can do this guy here.
Just follow me. I can do it.
Okay.
I can.
Another meaningless fight.
Ha.
Shall I test my knowledge?
Can I tank that? I don't know. That's a lot of damage coming my way. It's a lot of damage. What if I banned Ron? I would have outsped with Payra if I banned Ron.
Show me what you can do.
Nah, he speed RNG'd me. There is no shot. Do you know the speed on this thing? Do you know the speed of my Payra? Like, I mean, maybe the Run outspeeds me, but this doesn't outspeed me. You know, this does not outspeed me. This man literally speed RNG.
Despair.
That's all I can say, boys.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear.
That's all I can say.
Obey
Speed RNG.
If you wish to
It is
live.
what it is.
Can you even reach me?
This is a formidable opponent.
Look what happened there. His 06 speed RNG'd me as well, but I'm just that much faster.
I'll make sure you
My FCC on the combat readiness bar, 1% behind all 06. Still, we took the turn. Why? He speed RNG me. Every unit he speed RNG me.
Initiating protocol.
Kinda crazy if you think about it.
Beginning extended.
Kinda crazy, right? It's so crazy.
the situation is
It's crazy that this guy just gets away with that, you know? Like, he speeds RNG speed.
you do not
Pisses me off.
understand. You are
Gets a free stun.
in my city.
I need a gap here to make it even. Thank you. God is fair.
There is no fight. Silence and regret.
Yeah, speed RNG is a really bad mechanic. I don't like it.
To die. I believe this is what the goddess.
People are really digging this DN first pick a lot, huh?
I will honor their wishes.
Every time someone picks the Yen, I'm put in a position where I have to 50-50 the anti-crit. And that's annoying.
Shall I have a go?
Are you ready?
I don't like landing into this though. Huh? Don't really like landing into this, do we? But I like to play with Landy a lot though. That's a problem, huh?
I always give my all.
All my thoughts are running. Running round inside my head, emotions keep coming. They're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion. How come I ain't past this yet? I wanna meet.
Oh wow. Is he betting? Oh, okay, never mind. So he's betting Ron, right? Am I right? He's betting Ron here, right? It looks like a Ron ban. Unless I'm missing something. Is it a Ron ban? So if I were to judge Kisei reset him.
Let me guide you.
If I were to judge Kisei reset him, the entire team falls flat and does nothing. Am I right?
Start a life in the country. I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me. I learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be fighting. Cause I am
Almost there.
I wanted me to be somebody else.
I can't give up. As long as there's something I must
Dude,
protect.
every LQC ever in the world. Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? Every LQC ever in the world.
I will. No.
It's so typical. I don't think we kill the LQC, guys. It's so scary. I don't think we can kill this LQC. I say we let it go, right? I think we let it go, right? We killed the crow or the bow. Nah.
Here I go.
He's so tanky. I'm so scary. I'm so scared. The moment we didn't reset him, I was like, yep. Yep. It is what it is.
Just follow my lead.
Crow has horse. Holy fuck.
Leave it to me.
We're dead here.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
We're like dead here. That LQC. 23,000 HP, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. 23,000 HP, guys. The end doesn't have it yet. Okay, we go this one. Dude, that Guardian Ice Crystals, man. Holy shit, dude. And we can't defense break. Where?
This is a formidable opponent.
That's a horse.
Let's advance together.
That's a horse on my Huayang. It's so unlucky.
Time to hesitate. Victory is right.
Guys, we're so unlucky. That's all I can say. Alright, that's all I can say. We're so unlucky this game. Like, insanely unlucky. Really unfortunate.
Poor Felicia.
We're so unlucky. No, we are so unlucky. No, guys. We reset Crow. Do you know that? We reset Crow with Judge Kisei. We did reset Crow with Judge Kisei. We're so unlucky. We can't let a defense break in so many attempts. That is just so unlucky.
Once more, I'll handle this. I believe this is what the goddess wills.
We couldn't reset LQC as well.
You pitiful beings.
50% defense break, of course it's not gonna land. We attack Crow twice. Does it make sense to at least get it twice? I mean, just saying. If you really want to do the math here with the 50% and whatnot that you're talking about, it just didn't proc.
Through the light.
4. We've gone 4 single attacks already. We've gone 4 default attacks, my friends. We've gone 4 default attacks.
Let's keep it together. For the name of the goddess.
4 default attacks. Where's my defense break? I just need 1. We've gone 4.
Surrender.
4.
Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land.
It's kind of unlucky, right? And 1 crit.
At the scene.
1 crit.
Frontal assault. That's an order.
What else? How else you gonna cuck me, game?
I believe.
How else are you gonna cuck me?
Wills.
Please.
I'll
Tell me, how else you gonna cuck me, game?
the end. This is my duty. And my fate.
Leave it to me.
We're almost there.
For Felicia.
We'll be able to spend more time together.
I wasn't gonna do S3. I was gonna S1 into S3. Why did he leave, guys? Why did he leave though? I think I would have stayed and prayed.
Honor their wishes.
Because he's getting lucky a lot, right? Like, I would have stayed and just hoped for anti-crit to work. I know skill now, but you can still hope and pray, right?
Up a little.
Because every time I crit, he would move forward. Every time I crit, he would move forward, right? He could soul burn the skill, the Sea of Souls. I don't know, but I would have stayed, right? I would have stayed. I know I was gonna lap him, but I would have stayed there. I mean, the fight already went so long. Why not stay? And you never know, like 1%, right? Or something. You can still win, right? I would have stayed 100% there. Oh, anti-crit LQC has chances to not get pushed. Oh yeah, it kind of worked against LQC, right? The anti-crit
I'll
buff.
take your life.
It kind of worked against her. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I wasn't even paying attention to that part of the... That's a good point.
I won't back down.
But if you stayed and won, you would have been molding right now. I was already molding before. It doesn't matter. I was already molding before.
Not bad.
The secret is we're always molding. Guys, I mold, okay? Old people mold a lot, okay? You guys don't understand. You're young, right? Your body hasn't started breaking down and rotting away yet. Every day is a struggle. My default resting face is a frown. Okay. What the fuck is this? I go Landy here, right? Don't I go Landy here?
I'm at the scene.
And then I go, I don't know, hand guy.
I never fight a losing battle.
Right? I go hand guy. Am I dead? Am I dead here?
You'll pay for your crimes.
Am I dead here? Oh, I could very well be. I could very well be here. Wait, what? I banned the last pick. Do I ban the last pick? And we do the reset thing again? Do I ban the last pick and do the reset thing? Because I don't want to fight Carrot.
Never lose hope.
Wait, does Carrot start? Does Carrot start with Does Carrot start with a barrier? No, she doesn't. Then we ban this. Nah, I don't want to risk it. I should have banned that. Because I thought he was going to ban my Judge Kisei.
I'll be with you until the end.
Guys.
In this fading moment in time, a miracle.
Every LQC in the world!
I will honor their wishes. To take, to break, and to destroy. That is a survivor's
Ah. Ripperino! Ripperino!
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet. There's no escape. Ever. Come on, I'll take you all down. Why not surrender?
We are deado, my friends. Deado.
Obey if you wish to live.
Deado. Oh! Hey!
To me. Requesting approval. And granted. Removing restrictions. Charge! Are you ready? This is a formidable.
Every LQC ever, bro. I thought it was banning Judge Kisei. That's why I banned Karen. Had I known. Okay. Had I known. But I mean, I would ban this anyway. It was always gonna be this or this. I mean, you take the gamble every time, right? Like, you don't believe that LQC is gonna 15% you 2 games in a row, right? You no way, right? No way. No way. No way. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB real quick. I'm gonna take a piss. I gotta go think about why LQC has an LQC and SSB. These two, no matter how much effectiveness I have, ain't happening.
Sometimes darkness can become your light. This is what you get for ruining my vacation. Let's start with something light. You haven't seen anything yet.
Help? I will follow. Please disappear.
It's too late to back out now. Filthy creatures. It's time to tear them to pieces. I'm getting tired of you. even think about fighting me. Because I know your secret. Anybody there?
Understood.
Ah!
For his lofty goal.
Let's start with something light. You got this on yourself.
Remove all obstacles.
Sometimes darkness can become your light. I thought this could be fun. Now I'm getting bored.
Not Judge Kisei's strip isn't 100% anyway. It's like 85, right? So there's like two 15% rolls there that I have to go through anyway. Still, that's unlucky. Isn't it?
Let me guide you.
Yeah, we already went through the attachments. Chill Saturday today. Should we play some GeoGuessr? Later? Cause I wanna get some food. I'm gonna play some GeoGuessr. I'm kinda hungry. Yeah, cause I'm a traveler. I should do well in that game. Huayang Amelia ban. Why?
Just follow my lead.
What does he want to do here? Why does he ban Amelia? He's playing Banshee Gaming, right? Banshee Gaming. That's the only reason why he bans Amelia. I think. Hi Blaze, PC fixed it. There's nothing wrong with my PC, Blaze. It's Apex. I don't mind, we can try Apex, but the moment I crash, then, you know, that's gonna be the end of the party, dude. Unfortunately. Why do Rips already fix it? It's naturally healing.
Let's advance together.
It's naturally healing. Huh. What should we play here, guys? I mean, this is like a landy game to me. It does feel like a landy game. It feels like a landy Stene. It honestly does.
You want to try me?
It honestly feels like landy Stene. I like drafting these two units a lot. Since he banned Huayang, right? Alright. So, what do I have? To counter Rimmer. Oh!
Breathless. Feel my soul.
Oh? That's exciting. What do I pick against that, guys? Do I pick Lermia? I don't know. On one hand, I want to go Ron here. Pick Violet. Too early for Violet. If I pick Violet now, I can't pick Rowana. I can't. Don't shut up on Rowana. Wait, hang on. Oh my god, wait, hang on. Wait, hang on a second, guys. Ron?
I'll take
Oh. Fuck. Let's go Violet.
Now try me.
I can't pick my units aren't tanky enough for Roana. Yeah? Don't say Roana.
It's time to find an answer.
Because my units aren't tanky enough for Roana. Uh-oh, we're in trouble here. We're in big trouble here. Reason being, he's gonna ban Ron. I'm gonna ban this, and I don't think Violet beats this, guys. I really don't. I don't think Violet beats this. So we're in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, we're in trouble. Violet doesn't beat this. I'm 90% sure. I should have picked another opener. I should pick Josh Kisei. I should pick Josh Kisei. Yeah, I should pick Josh Kisei. 100%. 100%. I should pick Josh Kisei, guys.
Fear death. Seizing victory is seizing the future.
Yeah.
I'll make
100%. I should pick Josh Kisei there. I made a mistake. Wait! It removes Guiding Light?
Give me strength.
Wait, that removes Guiding Light? Since when?
I won't back down. I'll make sure you feel the pain of losing everyone you love.
Since always? Since always?
you fool. Do not stand back.
Poor Felicia.
We got the weekend attack. We still do it though, right?
Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land.
We still do it. We have to.
I'm at the scene.
Cause then,
Full frontal assault. That's an order.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't notice the mechanics there.
Not bad.
Wait, there's no more barrier. Huh. I guess we go ham on this one.
All you've got. At least try to make it fun.
Oh, Nino. Do I apple? Yeah, let's apple. Get rid of the weekend attack bullshit.
Look at my sword, not my face.
Ooh!
This is a formidable opponent.
Crit! Ooh!
If you wish to live. This is it.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess, grant me the power to
Wait, how does he have it again? I thought he already had anti-crit.
be able to rest a little easier.
I thought he already had it. Oh, that was from Rimuru's artifact. That was from Rimuru's default attack. How do we win this? I don't even know how we won this. Oh yeah, because we broke the barrier with Landy. We broke the barrier with Landy. Because Landy 15% it, guys. I got lucky. Landy 15% it. Silius. Yeah. I got lucky. That was an RNG win for me. Yeah. I had an RNG win there. Feels nice to RNG win. Ron band, aesthetic band. Huh?
I will honor their wishes.
Oh no, why did I pick Huayang? Because
I'll make you taste.
he bans aesthetic, right? So like Huayang, Rimuru, these have free reign. Oh wait, oh wow. Alright then. Now we can go Huayang.
I'll fight you.
And then we can go landing.
Leave it to me.
What do we pick? Lost. Do I believe in the reset? I don't know. Do I?
Do you remember when we first met? I thought my eyes would fall straight
show you what I've
Oh. Oh, I like that pick. What do I pick here?
I'll be with you until the end.
Yeah? Yeah? I think it's good versus that, right? And all we're gonna just stun Rimuru with Solitaria.
Only when all are dead will this end.
Do I ban BBK or do I ban this? So Solitaria stun Rimuru. Solitaria stun Rimuru. Never mind. Judge Kisei, believe, Judge Kisei. Believe in Judge Kisei, okay? Believe!
This is my duty. And my fate.
Alright, I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, we reset all of them.
This is
So we have to do this now.
to take, to break.
We
and
just
to
have
destroy.
to.
That is a survivor's duty. It's too late to back out now. I'm at the scene.
And we do this.
See this coming.
Are you my next?
Now, do I kill BBK? Or do I kill... We kill BBK.
Let's start with something light.
If you're scared,
Right, we kill BBK. And then he's gonna S2 my Landy here. And then I think... No, I wanna say I believe...
We're almost there.
I wanna say we put blind debuff here.
It's time to say farewell.
Okay.
Just follow my lead.
Then I wanna say we provoke her.
Why not surrender?
Then we do this.
Requesting approval. And grant.
I say Huayang beats SSB. What do you guys think? Does Huayang beat SSB?
I don't want to fight a pushover.
Does she?
If you can't accept
Yeah.
it, let's just fight again. Although it'll turn out the same way.
Alright, Judge Kisei work. Nice. Am I aiming legend this season? I can't do it, dude. Do you have any idea what legend points are right now? 3.6k. And people there have over 1,000 games. I can't do that. Yeah, pick that. Pick that. Pick that, I'll pick fodder.
never fight a losing battle.
He didn't. Huayang ban. This ban. So that's interesting. He picks hand, like you think that he's gonna pick cleave,
As long
right?
as I'm holding this
But then he
space,
doesn't. He picks that.
won't
That's
back down.
weird.
Don't come near me.
Actually, I shouldn't pick Esteni. I should have picked Landy first,
You attempt.
Are you done?
right?
struggling?
I should pick Landy first. So we're still going to go Landy.
Leave it to me.
Now, do I want to go with Silius here? LHT. LHT is right here. If I don't pick Silius, they're picking Silius.
You'll regret this.
Then I have to deal with it. How do I deal with this?
No one can escape.
How do I deal with this? I don't know.
How should we do this?
I kind of want to ban Belian, but I also want to ban this. What do you guys think? I think let's ban Belian here. Okay, let's ban Belian here. I think he's dead. Guys, I think he's just dead. I think he's just dead. Like just dead. Yes, he agrees. Yes. He's dead. Cause I'm gonna soul burn defense break. Cause I'm gonna soul burn defense break and reset with Judge Kisei.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me. If you want to step back, I'll slash your justice in two.
A crack.
I'll be with you until the end. I can't give up. As long as there's something I must protect.
I'm at the scene. Taking point. It's time to find an answer. Statistically, the odds are on my side.
I'm sensing corrupt energy.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
We'll be able to spend more time together.
Why not surrender?
He even resisted the reset on camera.
Perdiendo mi mente and I feel it. Distracciones como I need it. Yeah, it hurts so much, but I need it. I need to feel
Counter carrot. That is peak. That's like peak degeneracy. Counter carrot, counter hand guy. What else counter? 3 units counter there. BBK counter. Yeah, BBK counter too. Holy. Yeah. Eh, nani? Eh, he bans my FCC. Eh? Then how? What do I do then?
Me rompió el corazón cuando te fuiste de aquí. No sé si me está escuchando o si me está viendo a mí. Vamos a brindar 25 tequilas por ti. Para recordar los momentos que pasé junto a ti. Siempre hay pensamientos de ti. Mami siempre llora, pero ella está en tus manos. Celebrando en tu alma siempre. Pero todavía lloro por ti. Perdiendo mi mente, no feel it. Solo tenemos una vida.
Huh.
Should I warm up a little?
What do I do?
It's the hardest pill to swallow in the moment. When I'm looking at you, time stops and it's stolen. Praying you will come back, but you know it's just a minor delusion. I'm losing. Pero tenemos que seguir hasta que no podamos. Yo nunca lo olvidaré porque yo sé que te amo. Me duele perderte, duele perder.
Do I want Paula this year? Should I take Paula this year?
Radiant light.
Victory is within our grasp.
They get on my nerves. How about you remove them?
I always give my all. Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
I will show you the power of Nixseed.
I lose here, right? I lose here because my dilly bat doesn't do anything, right?
How incompetent.
Dilly bat doesn't do anything here. No, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't do anything here. We did here because this kills this. This kills this. I don't know. Dual attack?
Come,
Yeah.
I'll take your life.
Wait, if I S3, do I win?
Can you even reach me?
No. I don't win. Yeah, I don't win. I was hoping he banned C-Dom, but he didn't. He's smart.
You value your life.
He's so smart. I was hoping he banned C-Dom, but he actually went for, Wait, this doesn't kill though. One buff, right? One buff doesn't kill. He's proof of valor. He's a bruiser. It doesn't kill. This is a bruiser, guys. He's proof of valor. One buff. Doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. Yeah, it doesn't kill. No! I didn't get the thing!
Anyone who interferes with me.
I lap. Run laps. No! Okay. Run laps.
You wish to die.
Run laps, right? Please survive. Okay, I feel bad there. But I would have still lapped with Dillybat, right? I would have still lapped with Dillybat. Dillybat would have still lapped, guys. Right? Right?
Show me what you can do.
Right. Dillybat would have still lapped. Dude, how did I win that? I honestly thought he banned C-Dom or Ron. The fucker banned Araminta, and I'm like, wait, what? I didn't see that coming because there's no push for my Dillybat. Then what if I ban this? What if I ban a Celine? Doesn't he just die straight away? I mean, that was my thought process. My thought process was, if I ban Celine, this cleaves his entire team. Yeah, I sold one for the defense break with Symbol of Unity Ron. But I don't know. I didn't think he'd ban Araminta. Because he picked Destina. Yeah. Let's go to how I like him, Pera. I don't like Pera. I just pick it to cut, you know like how I ban Aravi? Because people like to abuse strong units a lot. I mean, I'm not judging them. I mean, that's how the game goes, right? And I like to put people in uncomfortable situations. So like I pre-ban Aravi, people that are used to Aravi can't play with Aravi. And then I take Payra away, and now this guy's like, I don't know how to play the game anymore, you know? That's why I geared my Payra. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I'm here. Sup, Gear? Yeah, I'm down to play some variety games after this. If we got a Dota crew. Or if not, we'll play GeoGuessr. I don't have a lot of crafting to do. I crafted this that day. Let me show you guys something. I crafted this just the other day. Off stream. Do you know who it is on? I've been wanting to try this, but I have no chance to. I wanted to try this. Let me show you guys something. I built this. Just to fuck Payra users. So I built this to surprise Payra users, right? I built her, and then I put her on this one, so she gets 16% when Payra attacks her, and then she can steal the turn, and then she can push the team up. I built this lifesteal Hufine. So it's like on speed, a lifesteal gear with speed, right? Yeah. Because like when they go with EDOS, then it's not enough. So we tried just now, it didn't work, unfortunately. Because I've been trying to find a build for Hufine, because she's such a cool character, right? Her default attack is AoE, just like Belian. She's bigger than Belian. Her S3 animation is cool. I've been trying to find a way to fit her in. She's just very cool unit. Maybe I have to go back to like a damage dealer with Secret Scythe, you know? Like an AoE damage dealer with Secret Scythe. I don't know, maybe. Maybe that is the only way for her. Yeah, we've gone over the balance patch already. One more, and we can do that. What's the speed of your key state? Did I not make the stat video already? I haven't, right? I'll show you all the stats in a bit. Let me just finish the crafting real quick, and then we can move on, right? Because we're coming to the end of the stream, and that's where I show all the stats. Yeah, I don't care if you're a stream sniper or whatever, man. Like, I'll just share. That's always been. It's not like I'm in top 100 where I really, like, you know, like a loose is gonna set me back or something. I don't care. Like, there's no way I get like a 1,000 games in this season. There's no shot. Like, I really like the SWC frame. I wish there was a way. I mean, SWC, the E7 World Cup frame. I wish there was a way to backdoor into the, like, an open qualifiers. Like, any rank can qualify and play the open qualifiers. I would take part in that. Because I can't put in 1,000 games this season, guys. I got a wife and I try my best to have a life. And it's even then, I don't really have a life. It's sad but true. I don't actually have a life. Outside of, you know, gaming and playing games. Oh. I almost sold the wrong thing. No kids. No kids. Why would I have kids? Are we having a kids shortage in the world? I am saving the world one day at a time by not having kids. The world is suffering from overpopulation. So by not having kids, I am actually saving the world. Like all these people that say, oh, don't leave a carbon footprint. Fuck them. Like these people saying, don't leave a carbon footprint. And meanwhile, they have 7 kids fucking shitting all over the world. Like, come on. Go vegan, fuck you have 7 kids. Wait. You and Yang are saving the world. Exactly. Yang has been... Whatever, dude. Yeah, we don't have a Dota crew, right? I don't think we do. So what game should we play today then? I don't think we have a Dota crew. It's kind of late for Dota. Oh, wow. How about 14, 18, 22? Huh? That'll be a nice start. That'll be something good for once. Alright then. That didn't work. Let's go with this one. Yo, thanks, Blaze. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Yo, Hennessy, thank you for 61 months. Doctors, thank you for 4. Little guy, thank you. Shavot, thank you. Nola God, thank you. Chris, thank you as well. Ghetto Nanny, thank you. Kids say thank you. The Emelon, thank you. Sorry guys, I was like focused on playing RTA, right? Because we're playing standard. When I'm playing standard, I don't have 5 picks in mind. Because the pick evolves with the draft, right? Because it's not like cleaving where you put the work in before the game starts. Cleaving means you put a lot of thought and effort into building 5 units and you draft it and you slam it and you go, you know? You build a perfect team and you go, and it fails because 15% is the thing. Speed RNG is the thing. But that's the nature of when you're cleaving, that's what you're doing. You spend a lot of time thinking, okay, this is the current meta bruiser team. I'm gonna build a perfect cleave to counter it, and you still fail. But that is what cleaving is. And that's why, like, there are not a lot of people that are consistently successful. What the fuck is this? Maximum 19. Maximum 19. No, we need 20 of these guys. 19 is no bueno. Like, look at the stats. Nah. If it had better stats, like damage stats, I would go for it, but it doesn't. Okay. How about you give me 9 right here? Give me 9 right here into a 13, and this is possible. Give me 9 right here into a 13. Okay. Let's go with this one. 22 speed potential on a 2 speed, base speed. Failed. But at least we got a bonus for the XP. So we go again. Get the hell out of here, dude. What the fuck is that? There are a few things I would love to remove from this game. Like low rolls, right? Here's what I think. Okay, I think that red gear should never low roll. And you already have red gear, it will be retroactively added to your current gear. Red gear should never low roll. I have a reason for thinking that, guys. I think that for a reason. Because this is very disappointing. When that happens, you're like, ah, come on, dude, you know? Why is my face kind of red today? It's because of the lighting in my house. Because, like, the lights in my house is under my wife's jurisdiction. And she's promised to call the light guy to come and fix the lights, right? So, we have a busted light here, and another busted light by her walk-in wardrobe. And that thing's been busted for a year and a half. And she's still calling the light guy to come and fix the lights. So the lighting is kind of fucked up. That's why you're seeing like a weird tone on my camera. Jurisdiction. Alright, it's under her care, right? So, because when you okay guys, when you get married, you have to. It's a team. You know, you're a team. You're working together, right? You're laning together. Think of it like League of Legends or Dota, right? You're working as a team to make it work. You know. And if someone's inting, you're gonna have a bad time. All right. You're gonna if your partner's inting, you gotta carry the fuck out of it. Okay. So people ask me, why are you molding? Shut the fuck up, dude. What do you know about laning? Right? What do you know about laning and fucking not make and fucking hard carrying? You don't know shit. That's why I'm always molding. Yeah, you're laning IRL. Alright, that's a 4. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take those. Now give me 8. Give me 12 speed. 12 speed. Come on. You can do it. Good. Good. Now give me 16. Let's big boy this. Yeah? Now give me 16 speed. Please. Please. Please, por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Okay, okay, okay. Now give me 19 speed, por favor. $19 speed, por favor. Come on. Come on. Give me 19, por favor. Gracias. 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 Grazie. Not 19, but it's still good. Not 19, but it's still good. Streamer privilege. I was farming wyverns since I was bald, you fucker. Do you know how long it takes to grow hair that's this long? Streamer privilege. Wait, who can use this? Hey, DJB can use this. Once DJB can take this for a 1 speed upgrade. Hell yeah. Yeah, Ron can't take it, Judge Kisei can't take it, he can't take it, she can't take it, but... Okay, Celeste can take it, Hera can take it, FCC maybe, but DJB, yeah? Maybe DJB, right? DJB. Yeah, it's good for DJB. Yeah, we'll give DJB. Pinata, thank you. Wow, all it takes is to speak some Spanish and we get some Spanish subs in? This guy's name is Pinata. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Guys, most of you from NA, right? You guys should be good at Spanish, right? It's just across the border. It's just across the border. Plus, I'm sure, right? Some of you, at some point, looked across the border and you're like, hey, the girls are hot there. And that is the #1 motivation for learning a language. Right? That's the #1 motivation for learning a language. It is. Okay. Alright, we can go. Don't go anything else, just go attack and speed. Yeah? Just go attack and speed. I mean, the rolls are good though, right? The rolls are pretty high. We would like one more roll in speed or one more roll in... Probably one more roll in speed will be good. We have to dodge HP. We have to dodge HP for this one. We just have to dodge HP. It's that easy. Like, dodge HP, give me high roll. Yeah? Dodge HP, give me high roll. Por favor. Por favor. 11 speed. Now it's like, you know, now it's like, one of those gears, you know, like, It's, yeah, it's decent, right? It's like, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, this one. Oh, I'm out of charms. Wait, hang on. Let me get some charms. Get some charms.
What do you think?
Spanish buff over. Hey, I'm happy, dude. We got a nice piece of weapon. I'm happy. Hey, it's the same piece of gear as the last one. It's the same piece of gear. Same, but different. Everything -1. Everything -1. Do we plus 15 this or do we not? This is Gunther gear. Let's go. If we get attack, it's Gunther gear. Yeah, if we get attack, it's Gunther. Okay. Gunther gear. Right? Yeah, we're looking at 15 speed and some attack. That's okay. That's Gunther gear. See, let me show you. Yeah, 14 speed. Never mind. Yeah, it's Gunther gear. Gunther gear. Yeah, Gunther gear. What about this one? We just do it anyway. We have so much mats, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Do we have any more? Oh, we have some here. Okay, trash. I mean, decent roll, but I don't like DPS gear that's purple that much. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Dead. Alright, give me 24. 24. I will never complain about RNG in my life. You give me 24 speed here. I will never complain about RNG in my life. Oh. What is this gear? Okay. Slap it in there. Pain. 22 speed. Nine. 13. 9, 13, 17, 21. 8. 12, 16, 20, right? Raw. Alright. That's it. We wrap it up. And that's it. Finito. Do you guys want to see any stats? Who are the people that are asking just now? What stats do you want to see? I'll show you right now. Like quick before I go. We're going to come back in a bit. For sure, but I'm not sure what we're playing. Either we play GeoGuessr, or we play Dota, or we play Apex. One of those, yeah, one of those. All right, from the top we have DJB, Jachkise, Ran, DJB. DJB. This is my DJB right now. So with that weapon, he's gonna gain 1 speed, and on top of that, we can swap out. The chest piece or the neck for more speed. Yeah. He's on guard and ice crystals. I'm gonna change this though. I'm gonna change this. Yeah. What else? Did someone say after DJB it was Landy? This is my Landy. My Landy hasn't changed. Her gear has been like that for forever. It has been like that forever. So she's just under FCC speed, right? So it's good because FCC goes first, proc Rimuru counter, right? And then Landy goes. What else? Euphine. 22, 22, 19, 17. So about 19 speed average, 19 and a half speed average to get 252 speed. Yeah. ADS? My ADS is like this. Archdemon Shadow. This is my Archdemon Shadow. She's on counter, immunity, on 32 for nightmare. So I wrote this from, guys, do your guild thing. You know the guild thing? Holy crap, dude. Look, this shit came from the guild thing. It's pretty nice, right? The, what do you call that? Ancient Inheritance. Pretty nice. Yeah. Very nice gear. Look. The gear is nice. Ron, please. Sure. This is my Ron. My Ron, this is my Payrock. Ron is at 315, Payrock is at 310. Ron is on Symbol of Unity to defense break Rimuru. What else? FCC? This is my FCC. It's not a normal FCC. She's at 269 on immunity set. She's 269 to cut Hua-Yang. Basically. To cut Hua-Yang. That's it. I said abnormal. It's there to cut Hua-Yang. That's it. Alencia. I gotta gear her differently, guys. She sucks now. I gotta give her better gear. Her gear is bad. Your Archdemon is too scuffed. Just go tanky. Listen, you wanna do this. Archdemon, right? Where is she? You wanna go tanky. Get like a lot of defense, a lot of HP, right? You don't need crit rate, fuck that. Listen, Archdemon is gonna crit. Even if she doesn't have crit rate, she's gonna crit. Okay? How many times have you seen that? On me. It's just gonna crit. Alright, get some effectiveness in there. Because some of these Rowana, they maybe have 150 resistance. With some effectiveness, you can still like block their passive. Yeah? So get some effectiveness in there. Or you can soul burn to ignore resistance. Yeah, you can do that too. Ram, oh yeah, Ram banner, right? This is my Ram. You want more HP. Yeah. You want like 20k, I think. RB. Josh, can you say? Sure, 1 sec. RB. Wait, can we give RB better gear? If we put this on him. Nah, this is not good on him. Can I give RB better gear? Because this is 21 speed. I want better helmet. Alright, we're crafting helmet next stream. I need better helmet for RB. Nah, I need better helmet for RB. I want him to be 260. Yeah, I want RB to be 260. I think RB 260 is very nice. DN, I don't have DN gear. I don't use DN, man. What else? Last one. Josh Kisei, sure. So my Josh Kisei is not damage dealer. She's not damage dealer. She's there to what you would call that? She's there to reset. So I run Champion's Trophy for effectiveness on her. So just she say when she takes her turn, she has 80% chance to strip, and then she can reset. So it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't know what we'll come back with, but I need to get supper first. And if we're if I'm not playing Dota, I will eat first while streaming. If I'm playing Dota, then I'll eat first, then stream. Yeah? But Lion? Okay, last one, since you're here. And it's the weekend, I don't want to disappoint here. Here's my Lion. Here's my Lion. She's your no speed, just counter crit damage. Elbrus, counter crit damage. We might play Apex too. Whichever, yeah? Okay? You guys have a good one. Have a good weekend. Stay safe if I don't see you in the next stream. And I'll, yeah, catch you next time. Bye.